Hey guys, this is Dr. Roost at Delta Chiropractic Center, and I'm here to talk about the coronavirus. And it is crazy out there, coronavirus mania and phobia, and people are just scared to death of the coronavirus. Well, let me give you a little background on the coronavirus, and then we'll do part one, which will be how to prevent getting coronavirus. And then part two will be, what do you do if you get coronavirus? We'll do that maybe tomorrow if I get time. But coronavirus is a large family of viruses that can give symptoms that are anywhere from a mild cold to very severe flu symptoms. But it's just another virus, viral virus that can be spread, and it can be spread by droplet primarily. If somebody has the virus and is sick with it and they sneeze or cough, they spread the droplets into the air, very small droplets. And those droplets carry the virus. And if you get those in your nose, your mouth, or your eyes, you can then get the virus yourself. There's a lot of conspiracies out there about the coronavirus. Did the Chinese manufacture it and engineer it to cause a lot of disruption? Maybe. I love a good conspiracy myself. So maybe that's a factor. We don't know. Maybe we'll never know. But it is out there. The virus is spreading quite a ways, quite quickly. So it's pretty hearty in that it is easily spread. But it's not the doomsday. It's not likely to be the end of civilization. What's making it worse is fear. People's fears just amplify these issues, and personally I think the government loves these fears and phobias because it gives them an opportunity to hold more power and take over more control. That aside, how do you keep from getting the coronavirus the same way you keep from getting any virus? And that is common sense prevention. So if you're around people who are coughing and sneezing, have them cover their mouth with their arm rather than their hand. If you cough into your hand, then you spread that to doorknobs and such, and somebody can touch that, pick up the droplets, and then if they touch their face or eyes, they can get the virus. So when you cover your mouth, cover with your elbow, not your hand. We should be teaching our kids that at a very early age. We tell them to cover their mouth, but have them cover with their arm. Let's see, what else? Wash your hands frequently, because you can pick it up from touching surfaces that have the droplets, like a stair railing or a doorknob or common things like a refrigerator handle. So wash your hands frequently. They say you should wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap and water. That makes sense. That's not a whole long time, and it can help make sure you rinse off those droplets. Let's see, what else? The biggest key to staying coronavirus free is going to be keeping a healthy immune system. So let's talk about that for a minute, because the virus, you may contact the virus and not get the disease, right? Not everybody who contacts the virus or a bacteria gets sick. And the reason is we have varying strengths in our immune system. So how can you keep your system the strongest possible? First of all, drink plenty of water. Plain and simple. Half a gallon a day at least. You should drink plenty of water, up to a gallon a day. Number two, stay away from things that depress your immune system. That would include sugars, simple carbohydrates. That would include stress. Stress depletes your immune system. So try to figure out what causes stress. If you can minimize that, minimize it. If you can't, learn how to deal with stress properly. And there's a bunch of things, practical things you can do to handle stress better. I wrote a book called Lessen the Stressin'. If you want some more information on that, call our office. We can get you a copy of that book, Lessen the Stressin'. You can get it on Amazon too, for that matter. All right, so more water, less sugar, less stress. What else? Get plenty of sleep. Don't deprive yourself of sleep. Sleep is a good time of healing, and it raises your immune response. Eating or taking adequate vitamins, particularly vitamin C. Echinacea helps. What else? Plenty of vegetables. Let's see, there's some other nutritional things you can do. So you can up, I want to say calcium. That's not vitamin D. Thank you. Vitamin D is a good one for increasing your immune response. And there's some other things. Again, core stability. There are aspects of exercise that we should get into our system. And again, we've got information on that. Contact us at Delta Chiropractic Center if you want information on the various types of exercise you should have in your regimen. Speaking of keeping your spine healthy, chiropractic care. There's a lot of research out there that tells you if you keep your spine adjusted regularly, your immune response goes up. There are specific parts of your spine that impact your nerve system or your immune system most directly. That would include C1, lower cervical spine, mid-thoracic spine, and then there's some low back ones, low back areas, lumbar spine, impact your immune system. So stay adjusted regularly. Maintenance schedule for adjustments might be twice a month for some people. Some people can get away with once a month. Some people, if you're new to chiropractic care, it can be more frequent than that until we get your spine stabilized. But being adjusted improves your immune system, makes it easier to avoid getting sick, whether it's any virus, coronavirus, any bacteria. A healthy immune system is very important. So don't fear. Fear is so negative as far as how it impacts your immune system, how it impacts I really believe there's a spiritual connection. When we fear something, it's like we're allowing it in. We're opening a door to whatever it is we're fearing. It goes back to Job in the Bible. What he feared came upon him. I think there's a spiritual component there. So don't fear. Your body was made amazingly well. Your immune system is strong. There's nothing magical about the coronavirus. Use common sense steps to keep yourself healthy, and you don't have to be afraid of that. Next time I do this, we'll talk about what do you do if you get sick. There'll be some good steps to take, practical steps to take there too. We'll talk about fevers and, again, supplementation and how you get over a disease as quickly and as healthy and as thoroughly as possible. So don't be afraid of corona. It's out there. It's probably going to spread some more, but don't be afraid of it. We'll get past this. God is on our side. He's on the side of all humanity. So if you want to do something else practical, pray. Pray for China. Pray for anybody who has the sickness. And we'll talk to you soon. We want you to get well, stay well. That's what Delta Chiropractic Center is all about. Feel free to join us. You can call us at 321-3030. Hi, Leah. Good to see you. Jackie, good to see you. We'll see you again. Stay safe.